Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very different type of video. I never thought I would have to do this kind of video because again when I started this channel I was like, yeah, art videos, maybe some vlogging videos. Didn't think about this. But anyway, I guess we could consider this to the start of my vet med career, even though I don't even know if I'm actually going to do that. But recently my two dogs got attacked. There were two German Shepherds that came to the back of our fence and started scratching and clawing and biting my dogs through the fence. So that was interesting. My dogs got some good scratches on them, nothing too crazy. We did not need stitches for them. It was just kind of a crazy series of events. So yeah, so I guess this video is the kind of the aftermath of that and how I kind of stepped in to help my dogs, I guess. Not really sure, but this is a very different video, so yeah, let's get into it. So I have 100% definitely talked about my dogs before because I love them. They are my entire world. However, if you do not know, this is my dog, Chloe. As you can see on her arm right there, you can see the scratches. That was one of her minor scratch marks. But she is my 6-year-old little girl. And yeah, I did not have to clean her up, but my boy dog, Buster, who is also my 6-year-old little boy, is the one who had some marks that I did have to clean up. So for this thing in total, you're going to need some water, soap, a towel, maybe two, an ace bandage wrap, a nonstick pad, and Neosporin. So I'm sorry for the way he is sitting. I'm going to lay him down or have him lay down a little bit, but he was just being so good, so I just let him sit like that. So what we're going to do first, you're going to take obviously, like, clean this out really good. I mean, you could put it under water, you could whatever you want, but just make sure you clean it out really good. I don't think there's any specific definition to that. We already cleaned this out, but I'm just doing it one more time before I actually do anything to the cuts. I put a little bit of soap and water on this towel, definitely more water than soap, and kind of just pressed and not too hard, but just like patted the wounds a little bit, and then afterwards I took a damp towel that was all water, no soap, just to clean it out a little bit more, and patted and tapped on his little wounds that he has. I'll show you those wounds right now so you can see what I mean, and I just, again, lightly tapped on those, and he was being such a good boy, but he's gonna lay down in a second for me to do the rest of what I had to do for him. Again, I just wanted to say I am not any kind of medical professional. I don't really completely know what I'm doing, but this is just from my knowledge of dogs and just cleaning out wounds in general, and my mom's a nurse, and this is kind of the research I've gathered from online and everything like that. So, like I said, oh my god, he was being such a good boy. I felt so bad for him. I just had to clean out his wound one more time and press it with the water because he did get up, so just in case anything got into it, I just wanted to make sure that it was clean. Then I put some regular human Neosporin on his wounds. I put a pretty good chunk of it. I didn't videotape it just because I'm not trying to, like, publicize my dog's injury. I was just trying to help everybody else in case they don't know what to do to clean a dog's minor injury. But you can kind of see the kind of blob that I already put on there. I thought it was a little too much. My girl dog ended up putting her head right in the middle of the video. I could not control that, and I wasn't paying attention to her that much because I was just kind of focusing on cleaning his wound out. But I put a pretty good chunk of it. And if he still had the flap of the skin that came off, you just kind of want to press it back together almost, or put the flat black back into place. So you put the Neosporin kind of in the wound, don't like be like shooting it in, but like kind of just on top of the wound and a little bit around it. Close the flap, almost like so it sticks like glue. I put one of those non-stick pads on it, and this is all human stuff that is not dangerous for dogs. You can look it up if you have any other questions, because some medicines can be deadly for dogs, but Neosporin, bacitracin, all that stuff is good for dogs. I just used Neosporin because that was the best thing for me, and safest for my dog. My dog Buster was very, very in tune with this process and wanted to see what I was doing the entire time. But he was being a very good boy. So I cut one big non-stick pad in half because he had two like little minor wounds. He didn't like everything I was doing to him, but for the most part, he was being a really good boy. So as I said, Neosporin, kind of closed the flap. Like I said, I put a little bit more. You're not trying to put like the whole bottle, but just a few little globs to make sure it really gets healed nicely. Close the flap and put this over it. Again, I'm just one person with my dog trying to do this, so it was a little hard to do that while trying to wrap it. So I and then my dog kind of just like shook and like his whole entire body and flung everything at me, so I kind of jumped there. But I was just kind of trying to figure out how I wanted to get the ace wrap around him, because I was one person trying to calm him down and do this process all at once. So, like I said, I put the non-stick pad on, and then I started wrapping with an ace wrap. You can get all this stuff at like a drugstore like CVS, places like that. And again, all the stuff is human stuff that works on doggies. And that's just what I use. So I started wrapping. You want to go tight, but not too tight. Tight enough where it won't come off, but not tight enough where it's like cutting off their circulation, or where they're not going to want it. You should probably be able to fit like a finger through the ace wrap if you're trying to squeeze a finger in there. You should be able to pull it up a little bit, but not too much. So hopefully you could see how I'm ace wrapping it. I just wanted my dog to be comfortable and get this done, so I really wasn't worried about videotaping it. And I just wanted him to be healed faster, so of course my main priority was not videotaping this. And my dog was like, what is going on? Just so you know, we did end up bringing him to the vet. He's fine. He did not have to get any stitches on either of those wounds that I showed you. They just gave him some antibacterial meds and infection meds so that it didn't get infected, because if this stuff isn't cleaned out or isn't properly healed, it can get infected very, very quickly, especially because these were two random dogs or random animals that we had no idea about, we've never seen before, and we don't know how safe they are, so and even if they were completely safe, we did not know, anything can get infected and very, very, very easily by dirt or just like doing nothing. It could get infected, your dog going outside. So you just wanted to make sure that it's completely cleaned out and everything, so that it could heal the right way and there won't be any infections. Just so you know, when I did go to the vet said that I cleaned this out very well and wrapped it perfectly, just like exactly how they would have done it. So that made me feel good. This was just on my prior knowledge of dogs and research online. I did a few Google searches, watched a few YouTube videos, and this is what I came up with, and it actually worked very, very well, and my vet was pretty proud of me. So I guess that's the best possible outcome, and this is why I'm posting the video. Obviously, if I did it wrong or was going to harm my dog, I would never post this or whatsoever. But he was being so good. So I was talking to him the whole entire time, telling him that he was going to get treats when he was done. Anyway, like I said, you don't want to go too tight, where he can't bend his arm, but you want to go tight enough where it won't fall off. Again, Chloe, wanting attention, was trying to be in this video, and he was pretty much all done. As you can see, I kind of just pressed right where the wound was, when I was trying to tighten that first little ace wrap a little bit more, and he flinched a little bit, so I realized that maybe I shouldn't touch there. Chloe, again, sticking her head in the way of the camera, but whatever. Also, if your dog has any bigger cut or bigger wound, or you're scared that it's going to get infected, or it's too big, or you didn't do this right, please just bring them to the vet. It won't harm you in any way. It's really all for your dog's safety. I just knew this wasn't a deep enough wound, and so that's why I did it all at home. But if you are questioning anything, please bring your dog to the vet, and they will provide the safest care for your dog. And this was Buster's final result. I hope this helped you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something from it. I hope your pets never have to go through this, but I hope that this helps in case they do. I am not any kind of professional. This is just what I know from knowing dogs, knowing how to clean wounds, and knowing stuff like that. And so I put it all into this video. And thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, like this video if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications because I never post on the same day anymore. It is a Sunday and I am supposed to post on Thursday, so oh well. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you come back next week. Bye guys.